New at 5 for you this evening, a bill proposed by a local state representative cracking down on indecent exposure. But some worry that it's targeting drag performances. And Sophia Pericone, she joins us in studio tonight to kind of break down the argument. Sophia?
Jeff, Representative Josh Williams says House Bill 249 protects kids by limiting their exposure to adult performances. But drag performers say this restricts where they can perform. House Bill 249, co-sponsored by Representative Josh Williams, narrows in on indecent exposure. The first part of the bill changes legal language. Instead of criminalizing indecent exposure of a private part, it would criminalize indecent exposure of a private area.
The individual was able to go into a restroom and expose his genitalia to young girls, or at least attempt to. And the case said that essentially he was too fat to expose his private part. And therefore, since the girls didn't see his actual genitalia, it wasn't indecent exposure.
But it's the second part of the bill that has drag queens like Sugar Vermonte concerned.
If Representative Williams's proposed bill goes through, drag could only be performed at adult cabarets, and that's completely ridiculous.
The bill broadens the definition of adult cabaret performers to include those exhibiting a gender identity different from their biological sex. That includes drag queens. It then says those performers would be restricted to adult spaces like bars and nightclubs.
We even created a carve-out that says specifically, or in a private residence. So in a private business that's labeled as an adult cabaret or a private residence. So it makes it where you can still have your adult entertainment so long as children are not present.
Sugar says it would affect her performances, many of which aren't held in places the bill considers adult cabaret.
When I do a drag show anymore, it is generally to help little kids with cancer through the work that I do through the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, or to raise money for All's In and the Alzheimer's Association for elders with dementia.
Similar bills have failed to hold up in other states, but Williams says 249 isn't like those. He says it prohibits adult cabaret in front of kids if it's obscene according to Ohio Revised Code, but it's already illegal for anyone to perform obscenities in front of minors.
I'm not saying, hey, drag performances are automatically obscene, therefore kids can be present. That's what other states tried to do. I didn't do that. I said all adult performers, whether you're getting paid or not, if you're performing for an audience, just make sure kids aren't there if your conduct rises to the level of obscenity.
If passed into law, this would change the penalties for any adult performers caught breaking it. It would be a misdemeanor if there are performances in front of anyone under 18, a 5th-degree felony if the performance is considered obscene, and a 4th-degree felony for performances in front of anyone under 13. Live in studio, Sophia Pericone, WTOL 11.